everyone and welcome to a brand new video here on my channel. Today we're back with Love Island the Game, season 1, day 12, and oh my goodness, you guys loved last night's episode, otherwise known as the episode that came out Saturday maybe, but I can't believe how much you guys enjoyed that. I loved playing it and it was just even better to see you guys enjoy watching it. So thank you so much for all of your lovely comments and your likes and subscriptions and everything. I just appreciate it. And if you find yourself enjoying this video, please give it a like and subscribe as well to see when our next video is going to be. Turn on those notifications and thank you. It just means a lot. Thank you. This episode is called One Last Day in Paradise, and it is our last full day in the villa because day 13 only has 2 parts. So we're so close to the end of season 1 now. This part is called Dreams Come True. The islanders are nervous about a double dumping and someone's just had a strange dream. Let's find out what's gonna happen. Welcome back to Love Island. Last time, Jake finally told Bella he fancied her the whole time they'd been in the villa. I hope the service is faster than that at his restaurant. You'd be waiting weeks for your penne arrabbiata. Jake's confession was everything Bella was waiting to hear, and she broke up with Mason the same day. And then Jake picked her at the recoupling. I still can't believe it. So the girl I want to couple up with is Bella. If you told me 3 days ago that this was going to happen, I would have said you'd spent too much time in the sun. But that's the thing about Love Island, anything can happen. Even totally bonkers last-minute upheavals. This is the kind of thing we'd expect on day 4, not 2 days from the finale. Tonight, with a place in the final and a £50,000 prize still up for grabs, the islanders are feeling the heat. And 2 couples will be sent home tonight. You guys, I can't stop thinking about the dumping later. But first, the islanders had a bit of a late night last night, so we're going to give them a little lie-in. That ought to be enough. You're suddenly woken as the lights come on in the bedroom. I did say a little. Groans of protest come from around the room, but nobody says anything for a few moments. You hear the distinctive sound of 12 people simultaneously pulling duvets over their heads. You wake up with your head cradled in Jake's arms. After a moment, you realise you can hear his heartbeat. I'm with Jake now. I can't believe how happy I am after everything that's happened. Across the room, Mason snores next to Cherry. Things could have been so different. And with boyfriend and girlfriend, it all happened so fast. But in a weird way, I guess we've always been building up to this moment. You remember how nervous he was on the first day and how he comforted you after Cherrygate. I'm so happy we've managed to be together. Jake stares. Oh, hey, fancy seeing you here. He kisses you on the forehead. I thought it was a dream. No, it was real. Perfect. He drifts off back to sleep. Miles sits up in the bed next to you. Oh my god, you guys, I was having this intense dream. It was after the show and Talia had taken me out to a chicken shop. Without opening her eyes, Talia holds up a thumbs up. But when we got there, the chicken shop had a fire pit and you guys were all there. And they made us put on these hats with pictures of food on them. And then we had to do recoupling to decide what we wanted to eat. So I had to decide whether to stick with Talia or pick someone else. The problem is that Talia's hat had a picture of chips with curry sauce on it. Yo, what's wrong with curry sauce on chips? It's amazing. Babe, there shouldn't be anything on chips except salt. Serious? Yeah? Just when you think you found a nice bloke, he comes out with something like that. I think we have to break up, babes. Are you bantering? Oh my god, yes, babe, of course I am. You? So, who did you couple up with in the imaginary Love Island chicken shop? I couldn't decide between Cherry, who had a quarter pounder, and Erica, who had one of those rubbish chicken shop pizzas. I'm so much more upset by this than I think I should be. Rowan rolls over. What food was I? I think you were... I can't remember. A battered sausage? A filet burger? No, it was only a dream anyway. It doesn't matter. Come on, what could be worse than a chicken shop pizza? Miles sighs. Fine. You were a tuna melt. The room falls silent. A few moments later, Rowan cracks up laughing. A tuna melt? Love it. Oh, babe, you're not a tuna melt. What am I then? You're, She stalls. Lucy can't work out what kind of food Rowan is. I'm gonna let her squirm. Lucy stammers when she can't think of anything to say. Rowan's face falls. Cherry gets out of bed. All that nonsense has made me hungry. She walks off towards the kitchen. The room goes quiet for a minute. Erica looks thoughtful. You guys, I can't stop thinking about the dumping later. I'm not worried about it. You don't think we could be dumped? I mean, I'd rather stay in the villa ofs. We could use that 50 grand on our first flat. That's so sweet. and on recording my rap album. Let's wait and see about that. But even if we don't make the final, at least I've met a girl that I can imagine a future with. That's what it's about, right? That makes sense. Yeah, I agree. It would be a shame to miss out on the final after being here since the beginning. But I feel like the real challenge was to couple up with someone you get on with. We've totally managed that. We're all winners. I can't believe you. Mason stands up and walks out of the room. So he's still raging. I guess I'll stay out of his way this morning. Can I be honest? I'd personally be really upset if we got dumped today. I know it sounds a little selfish because it has to happen to two couples, but I really feel like I've worked hard, you know? Yeah, I get that. I'm really nervous about it too. Me and Reese were protected in the last dumping, so I don't really know how it feels to stand up there knowing you might leave. Everyone's nervous. Yeah, I guess that's true. Anyway, it's all going to be over soon, whether or not you get dumped. We're nearly at the end. Do you remember that first day when we all met each other? You said you went here to find love, Bella. Do you still feel that way after everything that's happened? No, I've changed my mind. I think at some point I realised that there was a chance to make a really solid connection with someone in here. So yeah, I guess I did change my mind. Let's just curry some favour with the audience here. Let's make them feel like Bella is here to find love and she's found it. I haven't really thought about who's actually going to win the competition, to be honest. Anyway, I guess we better all get up, right? Yeah, you're right. Half the room is still asleep. Well, you know what they say. You snooze, you lose. Erica cracks up. Well, at least we're not making that mistake. Come on, ladies, let's go and get ready. Before you go to the dressing room, you head to the kitchen to fill up your water bottle. How am I going to make the most of today? We've only got one day left in the villa, and I'd like to do something to show Jake how much he means to me. You look around the empty kitchen. Maybe I can make Jake breakfast? Cherry walks in as you stand there. Oh, hey, Bella. What are you up to? I'm thinking about making Jake breakfast. How come? I want to treat Jake. I see. It's funny you've come out here, actually. I was just thinking. There's something I want to say to you. Oh, where's this going? I know we had an argument last night, and obviously I'm still upset about how it all happened, but I don't want the end of my time in the villa to be defined by that negative experience. You and Jake seem really happy together, and I don't want to stand in the way of that. You have to put yourself first. Obviously, we haven't always got on, but I don't want either of us to leave on a bad note. Aw, that's sweet of you to say. She smiles. Anyway, I thought I'd make the best of it by getting off to a good start with Mason. We've always had a bit of a spark, so I'm kind of excited that I've ended up with him. I was going to make him breakfast too. Is there room for both of us to do that? But I'm rubbish at cooking. The only decent meal I know how to make is cereal. Jake tried to teach me a bit, but I just kept worrying I was going to set fire to the kitchen by accident. So maybe we could team up. We can make something for Jake and Mason. If I stay here, Cherry and I will make breakfast together. This might be a good chance to set things right with Cherry, or I can mess with her a bit. Let's make breakfast for Jake, for sure. I don't think we need to mess with Cherry, like she's done her bit. I don't think it's important that we make her life any worse. That's great. So obviously the greatest breakfast of all time is avocado toast, right? No, it isn't. It totally is. No, it's too expensive. You'll never be able to buy a house if you spend all your money on avocado toast. Oh, the millennial argument. Babes, I can't believe what I'm hearing right now. Avocado toast is the best because it's both classy and easy to make at the same time. So that's what I was going to make, but we have one problem. No avocados. So do you have any other ideas? I think we have to make avocado toast, but with something else instead of avocado. So just toast with something on top of it. Cherry smiles. Exactly! She puts some bread in the toaster with a look of immense pride on her face. What now? We need to figure out what goes on toast, babes. She starts rummaging in the fridge. After a moment, she turns and looks at you. So, I know it's ancient history right now, but I just want to say I feel really bad for kissing Levi. I've regretted that every time I've thought about it since then. It's so important that we chat like this. But she's not paying any attention to the food. I really appreciate the way you've tried to keep it friendly with me since then. That toast must be nearly done. Oh, you're right. God, we nearly burned it. That would have been really bad. There isn't any more bread left. She goes back to rummaging in the fridge. I think the reason we always seem like we're struggling against each other is because we're into the same kinds of men. And that's nobody's fault, really. We just have good taste. That's good to hear. It's good to get all of this stuff off my chest. If she thinks I'm apologizing to her, she has another thing coming. Look at us clearing the air. My nan would be proud. Cherry starts grabbing things out of the fridge and piling them up on the counter. So, give me a hot take on Lucy. Do you think she's for real or what? She's totally fake. I've never seen anyone play a shallower game, to be honest. Now she's trying to make it seem like this Rowan thing is real, but she's just acting. Did you see her this morning when we were talking about fast food recouplings? That conversation was hilarious. I love Miles so much. Yeah, but Lucy just had no chat at all. Cherry finally turns her attention to the breakfast. She puts the slices of toast on plates and drizzles some olive oil over them. What do you want to put on top of it? I found all this stuff. She points to the counter. There's eggs, a jar of pickles, a pot of yogurt, and the rest of Tim's pasta sauce from the other day. I think we go classic eggs. That sounds good, yeah, let's fry them. Fried? Or maybe we should poach them or something? Oh, whenever I try to do that, it just becomes a watery mess. Does anyone really like poached eggs anyway? You quickly fry some eggs. Cherry puts them on the toast. Alright, what goes on top of that? She points at another pile of stuff she's found in the cupboards. There's cheese and onion crisps, sugar, chocolate sauce, and pesto. Let's put the pesto on top. Let's do a real chef thing for Jake. Yeah, it's a bit unusual, but sounds good. She spoons the pesto onto the toast. I reckon that's not bad. Could be worse, anyway. Just as you're applying the finishing touches, Jake walks out of the villa. What are you two up to? I made you breakfast. Amazing! Cherry carries her plate off towards the villa, throwing you a cheesy wink. Later, babes. You carry the food over to the benches. So what is it? It's fried eggs and pesto on toast. It looks great. He takes a bite. Nice touch with the pesto. I guess it means it's my turn tomorrow morning, huh? Yep. Fair's fair. He puts an arm around your shoulder. Did I just see you chatting with Cherry? Yeah, we've worked some stuff out. Right, let's get ready. What are we gonna wear today? This is one of our last outfits. So we could wear an electric green and purple bikini. Oh my god, what is that? Maybe not, then we'd look like a radioactive bee. We could also wear a rosy print caftan. To be honest, this is much more our speed. I don't necessarily like it though. And then the basic swimwear is this black number. Do you know what? I think the basic swimsuit is fine. Again, we've coupled up with Jake. We're still loving this look. Let's crack on. Coming up next on Love Island, the couples go on their final dates outside the villa. And we say goodbye to two of our couples. Don't miss it. So that was it for the first part of day 12. As always, the days always start off with like super slow episodes, but you know, at the very least we got to chat with Cherry, which I'm not too fussed about, but we made breakfast for Jake and that was so cute, and he put his arm around us and chatted, and that was lovely. So I appreciate that very much. Thank you so much everyone for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget, like we do with every single season finale, we will be live streaming here on this channel the final day of Love Island. So it'll be day 13 will be completely live streamed. So again, make sure you've turned on your notifications and subscribed. Notifications are here if you haven't already, because you don't want to miss the last day, and you'll have a chance to make decisions along with us and help guide Bella and Jake's journey. And if we do get to the final, you'll get to have a say in whether we choose to split or steal the £50,000 cash. So what are you waiting for? Come and join us. I will be announcing dates very soon, both on the community tab and over here on the main YouTube videos. All of the parts for day 12, I'll mention this, and at some point we'll put a date in for you guys. Not to mention, I usually do like a sort of announcement trailer close to the time, so if I haven't announced the date in this part, you'll definitely get it for then. Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments below. What are you thinking about Jake and Bella? Do you think we should split? Do you think we should steal? Do you think we'll even get into the final? Let me know. But I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.